So how do you grocery shop as a caveman? How do you buy things? How do you make a list in the grocery store? What are the foods you should avoid? All of these issues I will address. If you like to watch more stuff like this, make sure to subscribe, like, share, dislike, whatever you want to. This is super easy, all right? As a caveman, you're simple-minded. You live in a cave, for Christ's sake. People have issues with their shopping list. They have no idea what to buy, what to avoid. It's very easy, people. It's very easy. You go to the store, you avoid everything that's in a package. You focus only on whole foods. You don't buy cornflakes. You don't buy anything. You don't buy Coca-Cola. You don't buy potatoes. You don't buy rice. You don't buy anything. Do you think our ancestors had rice out there, in the wild? No. They mainly ate wild game. You focus on high protein. So you focus on meats, eggs. You go to the poultry. You buy a chicken. So the number one tip is, and will always be, you focus only on whole foods. Whole foods. No package. No package. If it's a package, you delete it. If it's a package, you remove it. If it's a package, it's the devil, all right? The package is the devil. Someone put some garbage in that stuff. Buy as much, as ancestral as you can. Buy carrots, buy nut seeds, nuts. Buy true roots like carrots, for example, like I said, turnips. You buy all this stuff. You go to the aisle where, all that stuff is. But how do I do with fat? And how do I cook my food without fat, without oils, vegetable oils? Well, you don't use vegetable oils. You're screwing up your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, all right? We evolved to have a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 omega-3 to omega-6 ratio when it comes to food. So if you want to have an optimal diet, a great diet, you have to implement more fish. If you eat a lot of vegetable oils, you will screw up your omega-3. You can't even make it up with fish. Eat a piece of fish or whatever seafood you desire, and eat some eggs, and this should be your staple foods, all right? And when you cut out all the chips and snacks and all that garbage, you focus only on nuts. If you want to have nuts, you focus on walnuts, hazelnuts, and we speak of, no salted stuff. You don't buy processed foods at all right? You have to avoid the processed foods. There is no other way, all right? No processed foods. And of course, yeah, you have bacon and stuff like that, but try to get the most quality bacon you can find if you want to have bacon. Obviously, if you can afford wild game, then go wild game, all right? Wild game is, that's how our ancestors ate. That's a true caveman diet. Imagine yourself being, in nature. What's most, visible? What's the most obvious thing? What's the most energy dense? What's the most full of energy, full of nutrients? Obviously the bison or whatever you find out there. And you go there and, you get that food. Obviously we can't do that in the grocery store. This is the way you do it, all right? You avoid it by, focusing only on whole foods. You avoid everything that's in plastic. And then perhaps you'll ask, well, can I buy milk? Well, I would avoid milk because they're over pasteurized, all right? Focus on raw milk if you can find it. It's basically legal everywhere. So you gotta go to your local, farmer if you wanna have proper, milk and cheese as well. If you wanna have proper milk and cheese, properly, processed, that's the only way. When you eat processed stuff, you gotta eat it ancestrally if you wanna eat it ancestrally like that. Let's say you're South American, you can eat some sweet potatoes, but it shouldn't be a staple of your diet, even if you're South American, because, well, we see a lot of problems there as well with obesity. So there is clearly a problem. It's not just because people eat sweet potatoes and yuca and stuff like that. It's because, and avocados and stuff, it's because we combine these things in the wrong way, all right? We combine them in the improper manner. What's the number one question you have when it comes to grocery shopping? Comment down below, let me know. I want to know. You can check my Facebook page. You can join my group on Facebook. There I will help you. I will help you with diet and grocery lists and stuff like that. Feel free to join there and I'll help you out whenever I can. If you have any problems with diet and fasting and, health related issues, you can contact me. The email is down below. It's in the about page as well. It's in Facebook as well. And you can contact me on Facebook. We can speak there as well. Keep on working on yourself. Keep on focusing on yourself. Everything will be great. Everything will be fine. And I will see you people, cavemen and cave women, tomorrow.